Welcome to Royal Telly. I'm your host, Chloe, bringing you a fresh perspective on the Sussexes. Today, we're dissecting the media circus that erupted when Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, decided to enjoy a night out at the 2025 World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. A simple, normal activity that turned into a seemingly international incident. Why, you might ask? Well, let's just say that the tabloid media and online critics have a knack for turning molehills into mountains, especially when it comes to the Sussexes. Their attendance at the game, cheering on Meghan's home team, the Dodgers, sparked a wave of petty and downright ridiculous criticism. It seems the idea of them being happy, successful, and fully integrated into their new lives in California is something certain people can't stomach. So let's delve into this media frenzy that seems to surround every move the Sussexes make. First off, let's talk about the critiques surrounding the body language of the Sussexes. It seems that nothing Prince Harry and Meghan do is ever right in the eyes of their critics. They attended a baseball game, for goodness sake, and yet their every move was analyzed with a fine-tooth comb. Prince Harry's serious demeanor, Meghan's casual fidgeting with her jewelry, these are normal human actions that have been twisted into a critique of their behavior. It's as though these critics wish to see them unhappy. So much so that every blink, every smile was seen as them being out of sync with the crowd. And then there's the seating outrage. Can you believe that people actually complained about where they were seated? Yes, they were sitting in front of baseball legend Sandy Koufax. But to suggest they somehow displaced baseball royalty is a stretch too far. This is performative outrage at its best. A desperate search for a reason, any reason, to be angry. Because, heaven forbid, the Sussexes might just be living their lives relaxed and happy. These criticisms are clearly a desperate attempt to find fault where there is none. The Sussexes are living a new chapter of their lives in California. Far from the royal protocols and scrutiny they left behind, they are enjoying their freedom, supporting their family, and building their brand. And yet, the critics can't seem to let them be. They nitpick at every detail, creating controversies where there are none. It's time we focus on the facts, and the facts are simple. Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex are happy, successful, and fully integrated into their new lives. They're supporting their family, building their brand, and celebrating their community. And that's what really matters. So let's stop the nitpicking, the overanalyzing, the manufactured outrage. It's time we let them live their lives just like everyone else. Because at the end of the day, they're just two people trying to navigate their way through life, just like the rest of us. Now, let's talk about the pettiness. The critics didn't stop at body language and seating outrage. No, they had to take it a step further. They tried to concoct a rivalry between the Sussexes and other attendees like Sydney Sweeney. Can you believe that? Just picture it. Here we have Prince Harry and Meghan enjoying a casual night out at a baseball game, and suddenly they're pitted against a fellow spectator. And for what? For the sake of stirring up drama where there is none. It's a classic tabloid move, creating tension and conflict to provide fodder for their headlines, even when the basis for such conflict is non-existent. But wait, there's more. The critics also attempted to place the blame for the Dodgers' loss on Meghan. Yes, you heard that right. The Dodgers lost to the Blue Jays 6-1, and somehow Meghan Sussex was made the scapegoat. The idea that a woman rooting for her home team could somehow influence the outcome of the game is not only absurd, it's downright disrespectful. This is the level of pettiness we're dealing with. They're so determined to taint the Sussexes' image that they're willing to resort to superstitions and blame a woman for a baseball team's performance. It's a clear demonstration of their desperation to find fault where there is none. If the Dodgers' loss was due to anything, it was the Blue Jays' superior gameplay, not the presence of Meghan Sussex in the audience. To suggest otherwise is to undermine the talent and hard work of the Blue Jays, and to feed into the baseless narrative that the Sussexes bring misfortune wherever they go. Once again, the critics are reaching, trying to turn a simple night out into a scandal. But their attempts only reveal their own bias and pettiness. The Sussexes, on the other hand, continue to live their lives undeterred by the noise. And that, my friends, is a victory in itself. Let's peel back the layers of this media circus and look at the reality of the Sussexes' lives. Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex are not just celebrities attending star-studded events. They're also committed philanthropists and loving parents. Amidst the noise of the World Series, they're still deeply focused on their charity work and family life. Take, for example, their recent interview with the Altadena girls. It's one of the many instances where they have used their platform to highlight important issues and uplift voices that often go unheard. This is the Sussexes we don't see splashed across tabloid headlines, the couple who are dedicated to making a difference. And let's not forget their roles as parents. They're raising two beautiful children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Despite their high-profile lives, they have managed to carve out a sense of normalcy for their children, far from the prying eyes of the media. Now let's turn our attention to Meghan's recent endeavor. Just hours before the World Series, Meghan launched her first holiday collection for As Ever. This collection, filled with beautiful and thoughtful pieces, included special nods to Prince Harry and their children. This is more than just a fashion line. It's a testament to their love and commitment to their family. Critics may be quick to pounce on every move the Sussexes make, but these instances of charity work and family life paint a different picture. They show a couple who are not only living their lives, but also making a conscious effort to give back to their community. In the midst of all the outrage over their World Series appearance, it's easy to overlook these aspects of their lives. But these are the moments that truly define who they are, not a night out at a baseball game. While critics are busy creating scandals, the Sussexes are busy living their lives and helping others. Now, let's contrast the media portrayal of the Sussexes with their actual life. The media's portrayal of the Sussexes, especially in the wake of their recent World Series attendance, is a far cry from their actual day-to-day existence. The Sussexes are thriving and they've successfully integrated into their Californian lifestyle. Yet the media persistently paints a picture of chaos and controversy, focusing on mundane non-issues and blowing them out of proportion. Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, have found happiness and success in their new lives, far removed from the royal constraints of their past. They've made California their home, and in doing so, they've embraced a new kind of normalcy that is often overlooked by the media. They've swapped their royal duties for charity efforts, entrepreneurial pursuits, and most importantly, quality family time. Despite the media's relentless scrutiny, the Sussexes are thriving in their new roles as philanthropists, entrepreneurs, and parents. They've launched initiatives like the Archie Foundation that aim to uplift and unite communities. Meghan has ventured into fashion with her holiday collection for As Ever, a testament to her creative prowess. All of these endeavors point to a vibrant, fulfilling life outside the royal bubble, a reality that the media often ignores in favor of scandal and outrage. Moreover, it's worth noting that the Sussexes, with their charity work and business ventures, are contributing positively to their community. They're not just living in California, they're actively participating in its growth and development. Yet, the media's fixation on manufactured controversies overshadows these genuine efforts. The media's distorted portrayal of the Sussexes' life stands in stark contrast to their actual reality. The Sussexes aren't just surviving, they're thriving, and they're doing so on their own terms. They've built a life that reflects their values and aspirations, a life that is often misrepresented in the media. Despite the noise, they continue to build their brand, support their family, and celebrate their community. The Sussexes have demonstrated time and again that they won't let media misrepresentation dictate their lives. Their resilience is a testament to their strength and determination to live life on their own terms. In conclusion, the Sussexes are thriving despite the media noise. Prince Harry and Meghan Sussex, amidst the uproar of critics and tabloids, have demonstrated their resilience and happiness, living their lives on their own terms. The mundane baseball game night, turned into a scandalous event by the media, exposed the petty nature of their critics. The outrage, the body language analysis, the manufactured rivalries and curses, all were futile attempts to overshadow the Sussexes' contentment. Despite the noise, they continue to work charitably, support their family, and build their brand. Meghan's launch of her holiday collection and their attendance at the World Series are just two examples of how they are integrating into their new lives in California. Their actions speak volumes, proving that they are not only surviving, but thriving amid the clamor. Thank you for tuning in to Royal Telly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on the Sussexes.